All right. So, hey everyone. Today we have Rakesh with us. He's a part of Learning community, and he is working as a data analyst in Cholamandalam Investment Banking. So, we will be learning about Rakesh experience, what kind of skill set he possesses, what kind of tools and technologies he knows, and what kind of work he do in his day-to-day job. So, Rakesh, thank you so much for joining in. And if you can introduce yourself a bit to the community and everyone else and your work experience, your skill set that will help them.
Yeah, okay. Hi all. I am Rakesh. I just completed MSc Statistics. After the MSc Statistics, I just joined the Jobaaj Learnings, and I have completed a data analyst course. I not yet completed. I'm just doing final like Power BI. It's only not yet completed. On the time, I have applied more than many companies. One day, I have a call from a Chola company, and there has been a 5 rounds of interview. I have cleared each rounds, and they have been selected. They have selected me, and this has been a 5 months of journey. I have been working there. Uh, it's good because I learned lot of things in a course. I have learned Python and SQL and all. But in my job, I faced really they have used new technical tools. Like they are not using Python, they're using R programming because of the projects and all created in R programming, because it's all related to statistical packages. So they have used R programming. And for SQL also, I have learned my SQL. They using MongoDB, but it's all only similar only. So it's been very useful to learn.
Okay, Rakesh, what is your educational qualification background? Like before MSc, you did BSc?
Yes, I have done BSc Statistics, then I have done MSc Statistics.
Okay, and in which year you completed your BSc and MSc?
In BSc, I have completed at 21 and MSc at 23.
Okay, and from which college?
BSc at DRBCC Hindu College at Avadi, and my MSc at Presidency College, Chennai.
Okay, okay, all right. So, what kind of questions were asked to you in the interview, and how many rounds of interview you had? So, if you can talk about your interview, like the number of rounds and type of questions that were asked to you, and which tool or technology they were more focusing upon in the interview,
And
it would be helpful.
the first round they have contacted on me at Zoom only. In the Zoom, team manager has interviewed me. They have asked questions more about the statistics only. They, because they need a statistic person who manages that projects, statistical projects and all. So they asked lot of questions about the statistics. Then R programming. They mainly focused on R programming, and they have asked some questions in Python, because now they changing into Python, because our database changed into Azure to AWS. So because of AWS, we are changing to R to Python. Python is more advancing, so we are going to use Python. So they ask questions about statistics and Python. Excel about VLOOKUP, no, basics questions only. In R, they ask about how do we done a VLOOKUP in Excel, that how can we done VLOOKUP in R programming. So it's we can done by a match function. That's and all I have answered. They have asked the statistics related questions mainly, like what is regression, why we are using, like what is a weighted average, like that the questions and all related to the projects.
All right. And what kind of work you do in your job? Like what kind of tools and technologies you used a lot? I know you have mentioned that you are shifting from R to Python, but earlier in R, what kind of packages were you using a lot? In Python, what kind of packages you plan to use? And apart from that, what are the other type of tools you use and what kind of data set you work upon?
I am doing like monthly projects, that why the loans getting rejecting many persons by the by this project. All the products team can understand why their products is rejecting in many regions. and what is the variable that cause many uh, that leads the loan to reject the model. So that's and all I mainly working on now.
Okay, got it. So, what do you recommend, for example, for a analytics aspirant who want to get into the analytics domain? So, what kind of roadmap you would suggest to them, or what kind of skill set they should focus upon initially, and then, I mean, if you can brief about the roadmap a little bit, it will be helpful.
Oh, I am okay. Then first thing they have to clear in Excel, because
Mm.
any data analyst job they always first have a basic works in Excel only. Then secondary is a programming like R programming or a Python that we have done codings and all. Third one is SQL, because we get the data. We have to get the data from SQL only. So they need to focus on SQL. And fourth one is Power BI Tableau, because uh, we know the data, what is saying, what is we understand the data. But other than like MBA students or BA other degree students, they not understand the data well. So we need to show the dashboards and all, so they can easily understand what we are trying to do and how to improve our business and all. So the roadmap for is Excel, Python or then SQL for just learn the basics, because many companies using variety of SQLs. And finally Power BI or Tableau, it's too similar for
Okay, all right. And in which location you got placed, right? What is your work location?
Chennai.
Chennai. Okay.
It
So
is
you are
it is
right now in the,
headquarters.
okay, all right. So thank you so much, Rakesh, for interacting.